one of the video, that is a good start. One of the,
keep going.
I suck at this game.
You're still not solving it.
I know. Thanks for watching the SaveState. Thanks for watching the SaveState. Just a warning, this post, this video, wherever you're watching it, thanks for watching, has a boatload of spoilers.
One of the oh shit moments in games that really stands out to me is Metal Gear Solid 1. Was it 1 with Psycho Mantis? It was 1, right? Anybody? Yes, yes, yes?
Probably.
It doesn't stand out in my head apparently because I don't remember which game it was.
I haven't played it, so you're going to spoil it.
Yeah. Fighting Psycho Mantis, I'm going to start over. Kojima is known for breaking the fourth wall and really screwing with your head, and fighting Psycho Mantis was for sure one of those moments where he would read your memory card and start telling you in-game other games that you've been playing. So it's like, I see you like Final Fantasy VII. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, they're just like, it's tripping me out.
You have not said it often. You are somewhat reckless.
And then every single time you're trying to shoot at him, he's dodging everything that you do. The only way to actually beat him is to remove your controller from port 1, put it into port 2, so that he cannot read your mind. What? That blows my mind. All right.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? Actually, it reminds me of a later moment. All of Dead Space 1 and 2, there was a spring break that I played through the entirety of Dead Space 2, and whenever my girlfriend at the time would call me, I would literally jump because of everything that was happening in the game as a whole. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I know it was a controversial scene, and it even came up multiple times in the game and asked you if you wanted to continue or not. But even though you're going through the environment, you actually didn't do anything. It was just all cutaway scenes. So you didn't actually fire anything, but it was the airport scene where the Russians take you through and they massacre an airport full of civilians. At the time, very controversial, but kind of one of those oh shit moments that I remember.
All right, my first oh shit moment in video gaming would be the first time I ever played Halo 2. If you've ever played Halo 2, you know the second mission is the first time you ever encounter a Scarab. And you're able to jump off the bridge onto its back and infiltrate inside the Scarab and destroy the Covenant that are piloting it. And the scale, you've never seen an enemy this big, and I'd never seen an enemy this big in a video game before, where I was able to climb on it at the end and destroy it from the inside. And just seeing it walk through the buildings as you're doing the mission, just decimating everything, was unbelievable.
The first oh shit moment I had in gaming was Knights of the Old Republic. Pretty solid game, pretty good RPG, but the big oh shit moment is this whole time you're struggling between are you good or are you evil, and you have this net shift of you're a Sith, you're a Jedi, you're a Sith, you're a Jedi, and at the very end you find out, spoiler alert, you're Darth Revan.
No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
You're like the baddest of the bad dude, you're worse than Vader, you're worse than like everything, and it's just like, oh! And like, oh, it is so cool, because I personally was like having this stupid internal dilemma, probably not stupid, it's probably good, this internal dilemma about, do I be good or do I be evil? Great grammar.
Do be good.
Do be good. Do be good, kids. Don't do drugs. And like, so I was bouncing back and forth between good and evil the whole time, and then I found out that I am Darth Revan and that my memory was wiped, and that I feel like as an evil character, that is what would happen. Like, you're not just gonna be like, I'm super awesome. You go from being a blackguard to a paladin. Whoa.
This time, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. At the very start of the game, they kind of briefly tell you that, hey, you've got this pill, it slows your heart rate, makes you think that you're dead, and then there's also this pill that revives you from that pseudo-dead state. And then eventually you die through walking through this story portion, and it shows up the end game, it's like game over, and you're like, well, what do I do? You keep hitting all these buttons, you don't know what to do. You think the game's over, you think something broke, you think you died, and you have to start over.
Dead already?
But instead, you're supposed to pull up your inventory, use that revive pill to revive yourself. What the hell? It doesn't make any sense.
How do you revive yourself when you already have like 0 pulse?
Well, this is Metal Gear Solid, so it doesn't have to make sense.
Sure.
I would just say that.
Resident Evil 4, when you get to the lake boss, the Las Plagas, or Las Lagas, I can't remember what it was. So you could shoot fish in the game to get health because herbs are super rare on the harder modes. On hard mode, might as well, grab some extra health. Shoot fish, shoot the fish, shoot the fish. The boss leaps out, eats your face, and you're dead immediately. Shoot the fish, shoot the fish. And then it was ridiculous. And it was even more fun when I tricked my brother into doing it.
So I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, and it's the first Final Fantasy that I've ever played. Girlfriend got stolen away, and I'm fighting Rufus. I get down to the bottom, I hop on a motorcycle, I'm fighting this big old robot at the end, and I finally beat him, and I'm like, wow, that was a good game. I wonder what 8's gonna be like. All of a sudden, we hop down this rope, and there's a world map. And Midgar is this big on it. And I'm like, oh my God, oh shit. I haven't even started. So I'm going through all these towns and I'm doing all this stuff and I learn about Sephiroth and I learn about all these things and I'm like, whew, finally this game is over. And then it says, put in disc 2. And I open the thing and there's 4 discs. And I go, oh shit. Somebody kills my girlfriend and I was really pissed. And I was like, oh shit. And he's cutting and slashing and then finally the game was over. And I'm like, oh shit.
That's like 6 degrees of oh shit.
Yeah, it was bad. So the whole game was oh shit for me, not just for my girlfriend getting stabbed through the heart.
Playing Doom for Windows 95, playing with the lights out and you're running through the levels and you open a door and all of a sudden an imp would come out at you or one of the large eyeball guys would come out at you. It just would scare the living shit out of you. No, that wasn't really good.
Final Fantasy VII is another incredible oh shit moment for me, where I'm used to playing JRPGs, and in JRPGs people die all the time and you use items like Phoenix Downs to revive them, and death is it's not really important, like it's glossed over really. But in Final Fantasy VII, Aerith, or Eris, depending on which version you want to use, she dies. There's a scene in the story, spoilers, it's an old game, 1997. Sephiroth comes down from the ceiling with his sword, stabs right through her chest, and she's dead. She's gone. Like, you don't play as her anymore in the game. And you're like, what the fuck? That's incredible. It blew my mind. So instead, now whenever I play the game, since I know she's gonna die, I have to level her up to get her ultimate limit break before she inevitably dies and I can never use her again.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Amnesia. The entire game of Amnesia is a total brain buster. Usually in these horror games, horror is my jam for the record, but usually in these horror games you have a gun. Dead Space is super awesome, but you have guns and so you're not helpless. Helplessness is like the best fear motivator. You start out, you have nothing. In the whole game, you have nothing. You have a lantern. But the demo that I played, just like the first bit, you're walking through a cellar and it's flooded and you're walking, you hear this of your feet, spitting on the camera. And then I stop moving and I hear behind me. And I was like, oh, what? Something's behind me. And then I turn around and I don't see anything, and so I walk backwards. And then I see these splooshes of water in front of me go getting closer. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I bolt off running and I'm like trying to get out of the water, hopping on boxes, but I didn't make it. And this thing just like, and clawed me in the back, made me jump. My wife laughed at me because I screamed. Little girl, not proud.
Do the little girl scream?
Not good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.